Now this video marks my 352nd YouTube video upload, which is staggering. And in those 350 plus gear reviews, I've really dialed in the intentionality, the optimization, and how I love to travel, and the type of gear I like to keep. So as you know, the 11 hanging on the 11 hooks behind me, as far as my tech pouches, my DOP kits, all my associated accessories, my clothing, my shoes, I've curated to really useful, nice collections where they're extremely dialed in, and everything in those collections I use regularly. So in those 350 plus reviews, I've also dialed in my travel setup, and today we're gonna look at 11 different items that are non-negotiable for me whenever I'm traveling. As someone that travels rather frequently, these items help me in a variety of different ways, and I want to explore all of these items with you and let you know why they work for me, why they're perfect for my setup, and how they could potentially fit into your setup. So let's take a look. So the first item I want to talk about today is this Anker Prime Power Bank. This thing has been an absolute game changer for me. Yeah, it's a little bit bricky, but it also fits into a Cap 0.5 or a smaller tech pouch, and it's an absolutely excellent little device. If I press the button on the side, you can see the little display on the front, 69% battery charge. It has a little arch that shows you the battery charge. If you press it again, you get battery information as far as like your battery health, how many cycles, what's the temperature, things like that. It tells you what wattage it's outputting when you have it hooked up to devices. You have two USB-C ports on the outside. You have the button to turn it on and off and go through the screen right there. You have a little foldable AC adapter on the back, as well as a little lanyard attachment point that I'll go over a little bit more in detail later. This thing has incredibly high-speed charging for a portable backup battery of this size. It's 9,600 milliamp hours, so it can easily charge my phone entirely, and it can also give me about half of a charge on my MacBook Pro 14-inch. So it's really nice to have this as like an emergency backup when I bring a laptop. And the thing that I love about this and what it simplifies in my life is not only is it an external battery backup, so I can charge my devices on the go, like my laptop, phone, headphones, whatever, but also because this AC charger, you can plug it into the wall, charge this device, and then it has pass-through charging. So if you plug in any kind of USB-C cable into one of these ports, you can use it to charge your devices. So instead of bringing a separate portable power bank and a separate wall adapter, this functions as both. Excellent quality. I've loved this thing, and it's one of the first items that I reach for when I'm going for a packing setup. And then the second item is to pair with this. I have some high-speed charging cables. So I bought this little one here that's actually a lanyard, and you can easily pull the cable out. It has 65 watts of charging on this little cable. And then when you want to put it away, you just put it back in there. It fits easily on this little lanyard loop. And then I pair it with these two 100 watt fast charging USB-C cables. So that way I have three different ways to charge things. One that's small on the go and two more dedicated for when I get to my accommodation. And they all have fast charging. They can charge my laptop. They can charge any of my devices like my phone, as well as my headphones and any kind of small devices. So these two items make up the bulk of my minimal tech kit, and I never leave home without them. Next up, we have my Field Notes notebook. I've gone over this a million times. This is very pocketable. I don't even put it in a sleeve. I just throw it in my pocket, and it's so easy to pack into a personal item backpack. This is one of their National Parks one. If you want 10% off Field Notes orders, use my affiliate code below. I have a coupon code. It's really useful if you want to pick up some notebooks and get a little bit of money off. But I use this constantly to reflect about my trip, write down quotes, write down important information, memories, if there's spots I want to hit on the way. There's just so many uses for a notebook. It's an absolute essential in my travel setup. And then to pair with that notebook, I have one of my favorite little pens of all time. This is the Writech Morph Gel Pen. If you close it, the pen tip goes away, and then when you need to use it, you just extend it, pops out, has a nice little rubber grip on it, fits in your hand perfectly. I love the circumference of this pen. And it's really important to have a nice writing implement with you that you enjoy writing with. And the Writech Morph Gel Pen is that one for me, so I also never leave home without it. Then as far as extra storage, I think it's really important to have a packable tote with you. Either the Nano Bag or the Peak Design packable totes are my two favorite brands. And this is so useful whether you're bringing a sling or a backpack, if you need to go grocery shopping or you need to buy some souvenirs. You have some extra storage here, and it works well in a camping situation to load it up with firewood or tinder or any kind of foraging materials. And it's just so useful to have such a packable extra amount of space, good to go wherever you are. So this is a must for me. Then I've gone over these a million times before, but I absolutely love hero clips. I think it's important to have a carabiner in general whenever you're traveling because it allows you to externally attach something to your bag if you don't have water bottle pockets, if you want to put like a jacket, an umbrella, a hat, something like that, and hook it on the outside of your bag, you can. And the nice thing about the hero clip is that it also has this little fold out portion that's a hook. So you can easily hang this on the side of a table if you've got your sling bag, a purse, a backpack, or if there's like not a hook on the back of a bathroom stall door, you could easily hang this over the side and keep it up off that dirty floor. And I never find a time where this isn't useful. So the hero clip is an absolute must in my collection. I've been using the same one for years and it hasn't had any signs of slowing down, so I'm going to continue to use it. Then I have my Sea to Summit portable laundry line. And this thing is an absolute game changer. Because you know that I prioritize personal item only travel, one way to do that indefinitely is to do sink laundry. I have a tutorial video on how to do sink laundry on my channel if you're curious about what that means or how it could work for you. This is a super long laundry line and it has a hook on this side, so when you wrap it around something, you can kind of cinch it down. And then the other side has the same thing on the little pouch. There's a little hook, so you can wrap it around a pole or anything that's an attachment point. And then throughout this, there's actually 2 layers of cordage, so you can lay your clothes in between, kind of dangle them over the top. And then you have these little beads where you can cinch it down and really keep your clothes in place. So if you're gonna do any type of long-term travel and pack minimally, it's important to have a portable laundry line. And this one fits so well into this little pouch. I'll show you. It's really easy to put away. So if I just wrap it around my fingers, get it nice and small, then you can just kind of stuff it back into this little pouch here. Fits back in there beautifully, and then you just buckle it down. And you have such a tiny little packable laundry line that can go with you anywhere, and this goes in every single one of my kits no matter what. Next up, I have this Vaer solar watch. And this thing is absolutely beautiful, and I love that it's solar because it's perfect for like a survival situation. It has some glow-in-the-dark elements to it. Its default strap is extremely comfortable and very versatile as far as its sizing. It looks great, it keeps time well, and I think it's just the perfect accessory, so I always know what time it is. It's very stylish, and I've absolutely loved using this Vaer watch thus far, so this has gone with me on every single trip ever since I bought it. Then, since you know I'm a big fan of light sources, this Rovyvon Aurora A8 has been my go-to flashlight for so long. As you can see with its little titanium attachment, this goes onto my keychain, and it's such a little tiny, not even the length of my index finger flashlight, but it puts out a ton of light. And I love that you just have this quick push button activation if you just want the main light. And if you drop something on the ground, it's really nice to pull this out and just have light immediately deployable. And then it also has some modes like UV light. So if you click it 3 times, you can go to the external mode. Here's the UV light, here's a red light, and here's a red flashing light to use as a beacon if you're fixing a car on the side of a dark road, or you're on like a bike or something and you need a little bit of alert to the people around you that you're there. That works perfectly, or you have a more strobe mode of that. And then you can easily go back to just a quickly deployable flashlight. I've had this thing for nearly 3 years. It has a deep carry pocket clip that's also magnetized, so if you're fixing a car, you could stick it to the hood or something. And it's just the perfect little minimal flashlight that gives a ton of light and a ton of options in a very small package. Next up is something that's really important in any of my travel kits, and that's noise canceling headphones. So I have these Sony noise canceling earbuds, but to be fair, I'm not the hugest fan of earbuds. I bring these only when I don't have enough space for the over the ear, but these are kind of my second choice. I just don't really like the feeling of things in my ear. They fall out easily, although the space savings make them worth it. And then I have these larger Sony noise canceling headphones that are over the ear, and 9 times out of 10, I'll make room in my bag for this, even if I'm doing personal item only travel. I think the noise cancellation is better on over-the-ear. They're more comfortable for long-haul flights, longer battery life, and also if I want to just like plug them in to the phone using an aux cable, I can do that and not even use battery from these, and they would last indefinitely as long as I have phone battery charge. Keeps crying babies away, keeps your sanity, lets you listen to music, lets you listen to podcasts, and I never leave home without at least one pair of headphones. Then last but not least is this HumanGear Spork. On my last trip that I went to Delray Beach, I had an instance where I ordered Thai food and I got it to the hotel and they didn't give me silverware, and I was so mad that I didn't pack this. So I'm making sure 100% of the time when I travel from now on that I bring this little plastic spork. You got a spoon, you got a fork, it has a little bit of an edge to it, you can cut softer foods. And it's so nice when a food truck or a restaurant doesn't give you silverware, you have this in your bag, you can just pull it out, you could throw this in a sling bag, throw it in your backpack, throw it in your travel bag, and you always have a way to eat and you don't have to worry if they forgot silverware. So this is something that I highly suggest you bring on absolutely every trip. So there you have it, my 11 non-negotiable items for all of my travel. What do you think of this loadout? Are there ones that you would include, ones that you would remove, things that you would suggest I add to my list of non-negotiables? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Thank you as always for going on this gear journey with me. 350 plus videos in just 2 years has been a crazy experience for me, but I really enjoy creating these videos and I want to keep creating more. So if you like this content, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to pick up any of these items, I'll have them all linked in the description below. And with all that being said, I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.